To show you a short demonstration of the MrCute 2 Moodle repository as far as we've advanced at this stage. The MrCute site is at www.learningobjectivity.com/MrCute, and if you don't already have a logon, you can create one for yourself and then wait for the email confirmation and deal with that, and then you'll be able to go into the visitor test area and have a play for yourself. Now, lots of people use this area, so it's fairly untidy at the moment. Turn editing on and we'll have a look at the first option. I'll slide down to a relatively empty box and we'll look at add a resource. Find ready-made materials will allow us to search our repository locally, and in due course it will allow us to search the Jorum repository, the National Learning Repository, and the National Learning Network repository. For the time being, I'm just going to search our local repository. We have a few sample items in here. I'm going to ask for anything to do with bricks, and I'm not ticking any category, so it will find in every category. And in fact, in our repository we have two items: brick bonds, and it tells us what that item is in summary, and another item here called bricks and numbers, which is obviously a test item that somebody's put in. So let's preview the brick bonds item, which I think, yes, it came from the National Learning Network originally. Let's choose that item. In due course, when MrCute's fully working, the name will automatically be inserted in the box, but for the time being I'll put it there, and the summary will be inserted here. I'm cheating, as you can see. Without making any further decisions, I can immediately save and return to the course, and my package from the repository will be inserted into the item. And indeed, I think that's the one that I just put in. Let's just check that it's working. And there we are, straight into the item. Were there more than one item, then we would have a menu down the side here. So let's just have a quick look at one I built earlier. I happen to remember putting a test item in here with some magic posters in. So I'm going to find ready-made materials through MrCute again. Go to find materials, and this time I'm going to actually ask for a keyword called magic and search for that. And there it is. So I can now preview that item, and this time, because there are several here, I can actually look at some posters about Houdini and move from one to one. And I could have added that resource. I won't do so now. Go back to the visitor test area. So very briefly, we've looked at the ability to find materials in a local repository. Just quickly mention the Jorum repository. We're testing this at the moment, and we've been working alongside Jorum to develop this, and we've got just a very small test area available, and I happen to know that the only thing we can find in the Jorum area at the moment is called stuff. So if we search, click the Jorum box, we can indeed, so we have some stuff in Moodle, trial stuff in Moodle, which we can preview, or we can click on the Jorum tab, and there we have some stuff about history and some geography stuff. Only test materials at the moment, but at least we can go there. Now let's go back to the test area and look at the other side of MrCute. So one side of MrCute is downloading materials, the other side is uploading materials. So let's have a look in box 3 this time at uploading learning materials. So again, we need to go to a button, make a new learning package. Now in MrCute 1 you could only upload one item as part of a package, but in MrCute 2 we have enabled multiple items. So you can create a true learning package, maybe a handout followed by a web link to a quiz, a couple more handouts, a flash animation, then a final quiz on the web, or perhaps a hot potatoes quiz or something like that. So let's add a file. We'll browse our local computer, and to make it easy, I'll just pick up a nice little animation there, which is a little optical toy, so we'll call it optical toy. Add that item, and perhaps I'll add another optical toy as well. Here's another one. Optical toy 2. Maybe I want to find a website with some information about optical toys on there. Well, I'm going to assume for a moment, because it's nice and easy, that the BBC has some information on optical toys, so I'll put a link in to BBC Vision, and I'll just link it to www.bbc.co.uk. Poor old BBC must get fed up with being used as a test item. So we'll put that up. And we've created a package, a very small package. We might decide that we want things in a different order. Perhaps we'll go to the website first, and we'll add another web link at the end. Perhaps we'll add a web link to, let's see, where else should we go? We could go to www.vlemiddleware.com, because they're the people who supply Sticky Moodle, which you'll be able to get after this presentation if you wish. And I'll put for BLE Middleware as the title. So we'll add that in, and there they are at the bottom. So we've got a package of items. We need to give it a title. So we'll call it Vision Toys. This is a package to help understand how vision works. Keywords: optical, vision, eyesight. These are case insensitive, by the way, so it doesn't matter what we put in there, except if we spell it wrong, of course, it will matter. So we'll correct that, and I'll put Sticky Moodle, because Sticky Moodle comes from our last link. I'll choose a category of miscellaneous for the time being. We're still working on the category system, and I'll decide that Joram might be interested in this, so I'm going to submit this resource to Joram. At the moment that doesn't do anything, so if you're testing this system, don't worry, it won't actually get sent to Joram yet. Save the item. The materials now have to be uploaded, the package has been added, and we can preview our package. And so here we are. We have the BBC website link, we have an optical toy link to a picture, another optical toy link to a picture, and a link to VLE Middleware website. So if we choose that item, again the name field and the summary field will be automatically completed, but I'll just call it Vision for now, and I'll call it blah 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 blah, like that. And we'll click the Save and Return to Course option, and go to that box, and with a bit of luck, there is our item. Now, not only have we created that and embedded it in our own course, but anybody coming along afterwards who's interested in Vision for their course could go to the Find option and look for one of our keywords. For example, I think I used optical. Have a look for that item, search for it, and there we are. There's the item I just created. So I can now include that in my course. And that's a very simple picture of how far we have progressed with MrCute at the moment. There are other things to tell you about it, but that's the actual things that you can try at the moment. So please do remember to go along to the MrCute Moodle site at www.learningobjectivity.com/MrCute and have a try for yourself. You can create yourself a logon, and if you're going to this area, you'll find you'll be prompted for an enrollment key, which is CUTIE, C-U-T-I-E. For more information, contact us via the site, and I hope you enjoy trying and using MrCute 2 for Moodle. Thank you.